this is where the real estate magic happens. We do, deals from 50,000 on up to $3 or $4 million in this office, and this is our real estate office, and this is where we really get it in at. And so, I'll give you a little tour. This is the main office area, and that's where the office and assistants sit, and everybody collaborates and get things done with our real estate business, the real estate side of things, which is our main business. We do the trucking, which we're new to that, but that's starting to become a major business for us also. But real estate is what we do, and this is where we get it in at. And don't forget the classes. We got the classes coming the first week of December, so make sure that you RSVP for that. Like I said, it's going to be well worth it. I'm going to walk you through the ins and outs of everything. You're going to have a very clear understanding how real estate works, and you will be more than pleased with the results of taking a class. I promise you that. And you will walk away with millions of dollars worth of knowledge, tens of millions, depending on how far you want to go with it and what you want to do, and it can even go further than that. So be sure to take the class and get ready for that. So yeah, this was a former crack house at one time, and in fact I knew the guys who ran it about 20-some years ago. And so, it was a different time, different era, and different point in my life, even though I was in real estate when I was in the streets. But this was definitely one of those properties, and I had been in this house 100 times throughout the years, but I wound up buying it and, and renovating it, and we made a killing on it. But since that time, I have bought probably about 30 houses in this immediate area and brought the whole value of the neighborhood up. Whereas before, homes were selling for 25, 30,000, now they're selling for well over $500,000. And I did a fourplex over here. It was worth about $600,000 after we did the renovation on it. We were into it for like $250,000. So, real estate is where it's at. And once you learn the game, you really can't lose with buying a piece of property. And what I tell people, when I buy a piece of real estate, I make my money when I bought it. Not later on. I'm not looking for long-term appreciation at some other date, like in California, because prices are so high. They buy property today, and they hope, and that's kind of like speculative real estate. They hope that within 5 years, it's worth, for example, an extra $300,000 or $400,000 or $1 million or whatever, just through appreciation. But when I buy real estate, if I paid $50,000 for it today, when I bought it, I made my money on it because I knew what that property was going to be worth after the renovation, and I knew what it would sell for before I bought it. I knew how much I was going to have to put into it, and that's all of the things that I'm going to teach you. Is before you buy a piece of property, how will you know what it's worth before you even purchase it? And once you put it under contract, I consider that's when I made my money, when I put it under contract. And when we go to close, I get to it and get busy. There's several different ways to flip homes in real estate. Retail buyers or selling them to investors. And I've sold roughly about 600 houses to people out of Australia and China through the big real estate bust in 2007 on up to like 2010 and 11. And that was one of the worst real estate crisis that the United States had ever seen. And we made a lot of money during that time, but I just had to switch it up and put my thinking cap on and say, okay, how can we make money? How can we take advantage of this? And that's what we did. And I have a lot of knowledge in the real estate lending side of things. I used to own a mortgage brokerage company, and I was taught by one of the best mortgage brokers and lenders in Kansas City at the age of 18. And I've done, well over 1,000 real estate loans myself on properties, dealing with hard money and so on and so on. And I've done some hard money lending also. So I'm going to show you the whole game. But yes, this is that house. We're going to show you the after pictures. You won't believe it. You'll think we full of shit. But when you see the pictures, the before and the after, you're going to say, they know their shit. I want to take that class.
And we got you.
Big properties, baby.